Hello my dear friends, this is Prashant Mamani here, and today we are going to talk about public health. And in public health we are going to focus on open defecation. Now the reason I have selected this particular topic is that you might be familiar that Swachh Bharat or Clean India mission is on since Modi government came in. We know the condition of our country, India, because of filthiness or because of lack of cleanliness. We are losing tourism, and because we are losing tourism, we are not able to create more jobs. The money inflow coming from foreign country is also an area in which we are losing. Now say for example, Make in India. If you want to promote Make in India, and if you want Japanese and British and American people to come here in India and stay here and do their business, imagine their situation when they are traveling in their cars and they find people defecating on the street, on the countryside. Do you think they would be happy to live here for the long time? Once their job is finished in India, they would go back to their country. Imagine a scenario like if you visit a developed country like England or France or Germany, right? At one point of time you would be thinking that either my country should become as clean like this country, or I would like to stay here in this country if I can, because you are getting good environment, right? When I say environment, I mean not natural environment, I mean it would be like fresh air you would be able to breathe. You don't have to see this filthy scenario where people are defecating in open, right? You see, I'm sure you might have seen people chewing tobacco and spitting on road, which is very disgusting, right? And that is one of the main reasons why we have so many infectious diseases prevalent in our country, and that is affecting each and every one of us. Even though you are a hygienic person, you are not getting any immunity from this thing, because from the diseases. The reason is that there are so many people who are practicing open defecation, they are spitting on road, they are relieving themselves on road, and this is a very big issue. So far we have ignored this thing, right? But now it is a time that we work towards it and we change this thing. Right, now I came across a report on open defecation. It is published by an organization called Water Aid, and the name of the report is Overflowing Cities, the State of the World's Toilets 2016. This is the reference for some of the figures that you are going to see below. Like when we look at Indian scenario, the report says that 1 out of 5 urban dwellers around the world does not have access to toilet facilities. The second thing is that 10 crore people living in urban India practice open defecation. Now there are also reports coming out that more than half of Indian population would be living in urban area by 2050. And look at the urban situation of India. We know very well, we know slums are prevalent in our cities, right? And I'm sure you might have seen people defecating on various nooks and corners of particularly in poor area of our country. Also these things are practiced in countryside as well, but today we are focusing on urban scenario. The other thing is that 70 crore people around the world lack toilet facilities, and because in India we have huge population, the other thing is that we have lack of facilities, and that is the reason whenever you see total number of people defecating in open, you will find India on one of the top countries. And if you see the scenario of when we compare it with other countries, we find that China, Bangladesh, Pakistan are even worse when they are compared with India. And the public toilets in India are again filthy and unsafe. I'm sure you might have been to a public toilet in railways, or generally speaking, airport toilets are clean, but if you go to public toilets in your city, or on railway station or bus station, you find them, they are filthy. I don't remember if I have ever used these toilets. I have never been there at all. I would rather visit to a commercial place, a commercial building, or I'd rather prefer to visit someone's home rather than visiting this public toilet. And the other thing is, they are unsafe as well. There are many, there are some things that I cannot discuss here, but there are many, I have heard about it, that there are many dirty things, many criminal activities that takes place in these public toilets as well. Moving on, this is a small picture for you. This is again coming from the report of the Water Aid. So if you want to dig some more things regarding this, then you can obviously go through it. I'm just leaving it here for you to refer. If you don't refer it as well, that's fine, because generally speaking, I have covered most important information regarding your competitive exam. Moving on, now looking at Ministry of Urban Development report, particularly in the area of Swachh Bharat Mission, you find that so far 26 lakh personal toilets are constructed in India. 26 lakh personal toilets. Now this is 40% of 2019 deadline. You know, the deadline of Swachh Bharat Mission is on 2nd October 2019, and this was the day, like 2nd October is the day on which this mission was started. And of course, it's birthday of father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, who himself was very clean person. He was very hygienic when it comes to like public health, and particularly over open defecation and all that thing. He has even himself cleaned toilets when he was in Africa and India. He used to give emphasis on cleanliness, and he even has said that the place where you don't find cleanliness, you don't find God. So this much importance he has given to cleanliness. So the deadline, it seems that we are a bit far from achieving 100%. I'm not sure whether we would be able to reach 100% by 2019, because if you see this public toilets, 81,000 public toilets are constructed so far, which is 32% of total target. Now we are talking about urban area. Now urban public toilets, 23,788 so far are constructed, which is 9% of total strength. Right, so clearly from these figures you can say that we are lagging, and these figures are from Ministry of Urban Development. It is something that is published by Government of India, so they are, you can take them as reliable figures. Now a small touch on impact of open defecation. See, 3 lakh children die in India every year due to preventable diseases such as diarrhea, and main reason for the spread of diarrhea is due to open defecation. What happens is that when people defecate in open area, the housefly sits on this thing, and then it flies back on food, and by eating this food, particularly children get affected with diarrhea. And due to water loss and lack of energy and lack of health facilities, they unfortunately pass away. Health workers and sanitation workers are also getting affected by infectious diseases, and they are also not particularly sanitation workers, because in India they have to work in such a horrid condition that they get affected by infectious diseases. So the condition of them are also not very pink. Now, open defecation is, when it comes to women and empowering women, defecating in open is something which is against, which is like very inhuman. It is a matter of dignity, isn't it? Like no one would like uh, their, 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 their family members to defecate in open area, and many a times, I'm sure you might have heard about it, you might have seen it as well, that it is of course not a safe environment for women to relieve themselves. It is against their dignity, and if we see the rape cases and other sexual assault cases that take place, uh, particularly in countryside, when women are doing their business. So this thing should change. We consider our country as Mother India. In India particularly, we have goddesses, right? And we refer them as mother, and on the same time in our society woman has to defecate in open, which is a very contradictory scenario, which is very paradoxical, which should end. The other thing is, one of the main reasons for girls to drop out from school is that they don't get proper toilet facilities. They don't get enough privacy in schools as well, and that is the reason why many parents do not, and even girls do not, prefer to go to school, because of lack of toilet facilities. This thing, because I know you all are mature enough to understand these things, I have written down a statement here. I don't remember where I have read this one or heard this one, but this is something true, that you can piss on the street, but you cannot kiss on the street. So this is scenario of our country. And last thing I would like to say is that of course government is working hard to sort out this issue, but attitudinal change is the main thing that we would need to change this filthy scenario that is prevalent in our country. So that's everything. I am sure many of the things that we have discussed here can be utilized in essay writing. It can be used in utilized if you find any question in your mains examination, whilst practicing as well. Practice questions on mains general studies topic. You can use many information to present your views on this issue. So I'll keep it till here, my friends. I'll see you soon with new topic. Do not forget to subscribe. If you genuinely like this video, then do share it with your friends and family members who are preparing for competitive exam. And remember, this is a public health issue, so you can share it with anyone you like. You can share it on your social media, your Twitter handle, your Facebook. You can share it. The more awareness we spread, the better we would be able to make a positive impact in our society. So I'll keep it till here. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Enjoy. Ciao.